Hello, dear students. This is Anand ma'am, and today we are going to study English language from Standard 10th, My English Course Book. Dear students, in order to study English language, you must have your own books with you. And today we will see from Unit 1.2 An Encounter of a Special Kind, written by Tapan Mukherjee, which is a real life incident. The title itself tells you an encounter of a special kind. An encounter means हिंदी में जिसका मतलब होता है सामना होना या मुठभेड़ होना, और मराठी में जिसे कहते हैं गांठ पड़ने. एंड दिस एनकाउंटर इज ऑफ अ स्पेशल काइंड, विशेष प्रकार का. सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड. My father was a medical professional working for a private company in Raniganj in West Bengal. Tapan Mukherjee says that his father was a medical professional, that means working in medical field, and he was working for a private company in West Bengal, Raniganj. The officers of the company were housed in individual bungalows inside a large campus. All the officers, those who used to work for that company, were given their own individual bungalows, personal bungalows, and which were situated inside a large campus. Our house was in a corner of the campus. The author says that his house was in a corner, at the corner of the campus. The officers' club was adjacent to the boundary wall of our garden, and he says that there was a officers' club which was situated just adjacent to the boundary wall of his garden. Adjacent means just लग के था. किस चीज़ से लग के था? बाउंड्री वॉल, गार्डन के बाउंड्री वॉल से लग कर ये ऑफिसर्स क्लब था. The compound was luxurious with green grass, colorful flowers, and a host of tall and majestic trees. The compound जो परिसर था वो भरपूर था. Luxurious means भरपूर था. किस चीज़ से भरपूर था? With green grass, हरियाली से, colorful flowers and a host of tall and majestic trees. और बहुत सारे, ढेर सारे, tall means बहुत ऊंचे ऊंचे, majestic means आलीशान पेड़ों से भरा हुआ था. The seasonal vegetables in the kitchen gardens of the households and the magnificent trees constantly attracted squirrels and many species of birds. A group of langurs had even made their den in an aswatha tree nearby. In all the bungalows, there were kitchen gardens, and what they used to plant in that kitchen garden was seasonal vegetable. Seasonal vegetable means मौसमी सब्जियाँ. So मौसमी सब्जियाँ थी और बड़े बड़े पेड़ थे जिसमें naturally fruits होंगे. These attracted what? Squirrels. Squirrels means गिलहरियाँ. And many species of birds, अलग अलग प्रकार के birds, and specially a group of langur, एक बड़ा सा बंदरों का समूह कहाँ रहा करता था? अश्वत्था ट्री में उन्होंने अपना घर बनाया था. Den means shelter, shelter of monkeys. So वहाँ उन्होंने अपना घर बना के एक बड़े से अश्वत्था ट्री जो पास में था रहा करते थे. They had all become a part and parcel of our existence and daily life. These all things, that means squirrels and birds and langurs, monkeys, that means all have become पार्ट एंड पार्सल. पार्ट एंड पार्सल का मतलब होता है रोज़मर्रा की ज़िंदगी का हिस्सा. लेखक का ये सारे लोग बन चुके थे. A small incident on a Saturday afternoon left a profound effect on me and unfolded before my eyes as a whole new dimension to the wonders of God's creation. One Saturday afternoon, what happened? Something happened. An incident, a small incident happened. Incident means छोटी सी घटना या वाकया which left a deep impact. Profound effect means गहरा प्रभाव डालना on the author, and it unfolded, it revealed before his eyes a new dimension. New dimension means एक नया पहलू. Of what? New dimension of what? Of the wonders of God's creation. जो परमेश्वर ने जो सृष्टि बनाई है उसका एक नया पहलू लेखक के सामने खुल कर आ गया. It was a few days into the puja vacation. That means छुट्टियां लगने में थोड़े समय बाकी था. Just like for any other child, the holidays provided an opportunity for me to become engrossed in various magazines and storybooks published specially for children in the festive season. जिस प्रकार दूसरे बच्चे अलग अलग तरीके के एक्टिविटीज़ में इनग्रॉस्ड हो जाते हैं या तल्लीन हो जाते हैं ड्यूरिंग हॉलीडेज़, तो लेखक को क्या चीज़ पसंद थी? उसको पढ़ना पसंद था. He used to get engrossed in various magazines and storybooks. He loved reading storybooks which were specially published for children in that particular festive season. After a hearty lunch, my parents and my younger sister lay down for an afternoon nap, and I settled down with a storybook. After a hearty lunch means after a sufficient and wholesome, fulfilling lunch, satisfying lunch, his parents and his younger sisters, they lay down means एक छोटी सी आफ्टरनून झपकी के लिए वो आराम कर रहे थे. whereas the author settled down with a story book, जबकि ऑथर अपने स्टोरी बुक को लेकर पढ़ने बैठ गए. The quiet afternoon presented the perfect backdrop for reading an adventure story. The whole atmosphere or the whole afternoon backdrop was so perfect for reading an एडवेंचर स्टोरी. एडवेंचर मीन्स साहसी स्टोरी पढ़ने के लिए वो एकदम परफेक्ट बैकड्रॉप था, शांत वातावरण. The silence was occasionally broken by the sound of my family snoring, the intermittent chirping of house sparrows, the harsh cawing of a crow, the shrill call of a kite flying high above the ground. In that silence, when he was reading, intermittently it was broken. Occasionally it was broken. धीरे धीरे वो कभी कभी शांतता भंग हो रही थी. किस चीज़ से? By my family snoring. Snoring means खर्राटे लेना. उनके परिवार के खर्राटे की आवाज़. And intermittent chirping of house sparrow. जो house sparrow है, जो आजकल कम दिखाई देती है, which is seen very less nowadays, but then because of its chirping means उसकी चहचहाहट से शांतता भंग हो रही थी. Then harsh cawing of the crow, जो crow आवाज़ करता है, काव काव करता है, उसको बोला जाता है cawing, and it was very harsh noise. And then the shrill call of a kite. Shrill means very loud and very high voice of the kite. Kite means eagle पक्षी, जो कि बहुत ऊंचाई से उड़ रहा था. ये सारी बातें मिलकर it was breaking the silence occasionally. Minutes ticked by. धीरे धीरे समय निकलता चला गया. I became deeply absorbed in the book. Deeply absorbed means पूरी तरीके से खो जाना या engrossed हो जाना. The poet got engrossed or deeply, the author became engrossed in the book. Suddenly, I heard a group of street dogs barking furiously in the distance. Now, as he was reading, he heard something suddenly. And what was that? A group of street dogs barking furiously. And where were they barking? At a distance. दूर बहुत आवाज़ आ रही थी, दूर से आ रही थी. I chose to ignore the commotion, thinking that the pack of dogs might have cornered a hapless pig. He tried to ignore means उसकी तरफ दुर्लक्ष्य करना, जो कि कमोशन, जो नॉइस था, जो कन्फ्यूजन था, उसकी तरफ उन्होंने ध्यान नहीं दिया. क्या सोच के? He thought that a pack of dog means a group of dogs must have cornered a hapless pig, an unfortunate pig. उसको पकड़ लिया होगा, उसको घेर लिया होगा और इसीलिए इतना भौंक रहे हैं. But soon the barking became loud and more aggressive, and the alarmed cawing of a flock of crows added the cacophony. और ये जो आवाज़ थी, दैट बार्किंग बिकेम लाउडर एंड अग्रेसिव, बहुत ज़्यादा अग्रेसिव, क्रूर होती चली गई वो, एंड उसके साथ साथ क्या होता चला गया, अलार्मिंग ऑफ द काविंग ऑफ द फ्लॉक्स ऑफ क्रो, और कौओं का चिल्लाना और ज़्यादा हो गया, एंड इट ऑल एडेड टू द cacophony. Cacophony means what? Cacophony means loud, harsh noise. I also heard the disturbance approaching closer. और लेखक को ऐसा लगने लगा कि ये सारी बातें, सारा confusion, सारा noise उसके करीब करीब आता जा रहा है. Curiosity got the better of me. Leaving the book aside, I rushed to the veranda to see what was going on. Now, as these noises and the commotion got closer and closer, what happened? The author became curious to know the reason. Why is it happening? So he left the book aside and he rushed to the veranda to see what was the matter, what was going on. He rushed to the veranda. Veranda is a porch of the house which has a roof but it doesn't have any walls. खुला होता है, सिर्फ ऊपर रूफ होता है. तो veranda is a Hindi word which is accepted in English vocabulary as well. So as he glanced towards the roof of the clubhouse, he saw something horrible. He glanced it. Glance means nazar dalna. When he glanced towards the roof of the clubhouse, what did he see? He saw something horrible. And what was the scene? A big male langur, apparently the leader of its group, was holding a baby langur in its hand and mercilessly biting it all over with a definite intent to kill. What did the author see? He saw a big male langur. एक बड़ा सा नर बंदर था, वानर था. Apparently वो बिल्कुल कौन होगा? Leader of its group. And what was he doing? He was holding a baby langur in his hands and he was mercilessly, बड़े ही निर्दयता से, he was biting it all over. उस वानर बच्चे को वो काट रहा था. कैसे? Mercilessly, all over, हर पूरी तरीके से काट रहा है. किस उद्देश्य से काट रहा है? Definitely to kill. What was the intention of that big male langur? It was to kill that baby langur. The helpless mother of the baby and other lesser members of the langur group were scattered on the roofs of the buildings nearby, watching the baby being killed. The helpless mother of the baby. Helpless means असहाय, कुछ नहीं कर पा रही थी वो माँ जो बच्चे की थी. And other lesser members, दूसरे weak members जो थे लंगूर ग्रुप के, they were scattered, पूरे फैले हुए थे रूफ पर बिल्डिंग्स के nearby के, and they were watching the baby being killed, but किसी ने कुछ भी नहीं किया. I recalled the terrible custom in the animal clan according to which a dominant male usually does not allow another male baby or adult to survive within its group. अचानक से ऑथर को क्या याद आया, क्या रिकॉल किया? अ टेरिबल कस्टम, एक ऐसी भयंकर परंपरा या प्रथा जो एनिमल ग्रुप में होती है, एनिमल फैमिली में होती है, जिसमें कि जो डोमिनेंट मेल होता है, डोमिनेंट मीन सबसे ज़्यादा बलवान जो मेल होता है, वो ही डज नॉट अलाउ अनदर मेल बेबी, अपने ग्रुप में वो दूसरा मेल बेबी या दूसरा अडल्ट, अडल्ट मीन्स बड़ा हुआ या परिपक्व मेल को वो सर्वाइव नहीं करने देता, अपने ग्रुप में वो जिंदा नहीं रखता है. Without losing any time, I gathered a stout stick in one hand and hurled a piece of stone at the marauding langur. Marauding langur means बहुत ही गुस्साया हुआ, जो बहुत अटैकिंग है, पूरे समय अटैक कर रहा है, मराउंडिंग लंगूर. सो ऑथर ही without wasting any time, because he knew the gravity of the situation, उनको समझ में आ गई, he gathered a stout stick. Stout means मजबूत ऐसी लकड़ी उन्होंने एक हाथ में उठाई और जल्दी से हाथों में एक स्टोन का पीस लेके इस भयंकर खूंखार लंगूर की ओर फेंकना शुरू किया. The langur was so infuriated that it hardly took any notice of my assault. The langur was so infuriated means so angry, so aggressive, that he hardly noticed, he hardly looked at the author that he is attacking. Assault means attack. Attack of author was hardly noticed by the langur, who was so infuriated. But then I started throwing more stones. The dogs, on their part, raised their pitch of cry. Then what happened? The author started throwing more stones towards this langur, and the dogs also raised their pitch. Raised their pitch means उनका भौंकना और ज़्यादा loud हो गया और ज़ोर से हो गया. The changed circumstances and the sudden unexpected attack from unknown quarters forced the langur to drop the baby from the sloping roof over the veranda. Now, the changed circumstances, that infuriated langur never imagined such attack or such change in the circumstances. ये बदली हुई परिस्थिति के बारे में उसने hardly सोचा भी होगा. But then it was sudden attack, sudden unexpected attack from the author's side as well as from the barking dogs. So it forced the langur to drop the baby. ये सारी चीज़ों ने उसे विवश किया कि वो क्या करे, वो बच्चे को छोड़ दे from the sloping roof of the over the veranda. Now the baby was listless and appeared to be dead. What was the condition of the baby? It was listless, motionless, without any energy, without any movement. And it appeared to be dead. ऐसा लग रहा था कि वो मर गया है. As its body started to slide down, the excitement of the pack of dogs grew manifold at the prospect of a good kill and meal. अब वो बेबी लंगूर की बॉडी क्या हो रही है? स्लाइड होके आ रही है, रोल होके नीचे गिर रही है. एंड द एक्साइटमेंट ऑफ द पैक ऑफ द डॉग्स ग्रू. दैट मीन्स जैसे ही कुत्तों ने देखा कि वो बच्चा नीचे गिर रहा है, ये डॉग्स में क्या हुई? बहुत ही एक्साइटमेंट हो गई. क्या मिलने की खुशी से? कि दे आर गोइंग टू गेट अ गुड किल एंड मील. उनको अच्छा शिकार मिलने वाला है, अच्छा भोजन मिलने वाला है. Keeping dogs at bay with the stick, I managed to catch hold of the baby langur's tail just as it tipped over the edge of the tiled roof. जैसे वो नीचे आना शुरू हुआ छोटा बच्चा लंगूर का, मैंने जैसे तैसे क्या किया, कुत्तों को दूर रखते हुए अपने लकड़ी से I managed to catch hold of the बेबी लंगूर्स टेल. जैसे वो नीचे गिरने वाला था टाइल्ड रूफ से, मैंने उसकी पूंछ को पकड़ लिया. द बेबी appeared inert and lifeless, and it was indeed a male baby. जैसे बेबी को देखा, what was the condition of the baby? It was inert. It appeared inert. Now inert means what? Inert means powerless or motionless, without any movement it was. And when the author inspected the baby, it was indeed a male baby. Now let us very quickly go across to all the new words and the meanings which you have come across in this portion. The first new word we see here is engrossed. Engrossed means occupied. पूरी तरीके से उसमें खो जाना, ऑक्यूपाइड हो जाना. ओके. देन सेकेंड वर्ड इज अनफोल्डेड. अनफोल्डेड मीन्स रिवील्ड, या कुछ चीज़ का खुलासा होना. थर्ड वर्ड इज न्यू डायमेंशन. न्यू डायमेंशन मीन्स न्यू फैक्टर, एक नया पहलू. फोर्थ इज हार्टी. हार्टी मीन्स सफिशिएंट एंड होलसम. इंटरमिटेंट. इंटरमिटेंट मीन्स फ्रीक्वेंटली, बार बार. श्रिल, very high and loud sound or voice. Commotion. Commotion means noise and confusion. Hapless. Hapless means unfortunate. Got better off means overpowered or defeated. Mercilessly. Mercilessly means cruelly, निर्दयता के साथ. Clan means a very large family. Dominant means powerful or superior. Stout means heavy, स्टाउट स्टिक जैसे हमने पढ़ा, एक मजबूत या हैवी. हर्ल्ड मीन्स थ्रू फोर्सफुली. Marauding means searching for something to steal or attack. Assault means attack. Listless means without any energy. Slide down means move downward. Manifold means more and more. Prospect means future benefit. Inert means powerless or motionless. Students, I hope you have understood part 1 of this lesson. We will soon meet with the second part of this lesson. Till then, keep reading and take care.